Hello, everyone.
Greetings, my friends.
It's the Jimm
and Dave
Beer Review.
Dave, what's on tap?
I don't know. You have the stuff in front of you. Talk to.
I do. Well, this one is, in full disclosure, I have had this. This we got from our friends over at Austin Beverage.
Really?
It was a recommendation. This is an IPA. Now, I am partial to IPAs. And had this at a beer tasting there. And it was only $30 a case, so very affordable.
Oh, you put all case of that, eh?
I did.
Very good.
And one of the interesting things about it was I thought it was supposed to be $5 rebate, but they said, oh no, it's other ones from
I
Long Hammer,
like
not
the
this
bottle.
one.
It's different. I've never seen a bottle like that.
Yeah, if you look at the shape of this, you'll notice that it is not necessarily your classically shaped beer bottle.
No,
It sort of has a little ring at the top here, a very short, stubby neck.
Stubby. That's the word I was thinking. It's kind of a stubby beer.
Now it says Long Hammer IPA, Redhook, is a big fan of dry hopping, which sounds much dirtier than it is.
It says that on there on the website too.
Well, alrighty then. Let's just move this back.
Alrighty then.
Okay, so this is from their website. We're putting the link in the description below.
Okay, we can do that too.
The generous addition of hops during and at the end of the fermentation process, dry hopping, gives our Indian Pale Ale, our India Pale Ale, its characteristic. India, right.
Okay.
Gives it its characteristic bitterness and piney citrus aroma and flavor. The medium body, crisp finish, and moderate alcohol and moderate IBU levels makes this one of America's most drinkable and best-selling IPAs. I don't know if all the IPAs we've tried, if we've had any that had the description of best-selling.
No.
Now, the style is obviously India Pale Ale. The alcohol by volume is 6.2. The IBUs is 44, so it's not over Dave's...
anything over 50 I usually don't like too much.
There have been exceptions.
Yes, exceptions.
Original gravity, 14.4 degrees Plato.
I should look that up on YouTube to see what that means.
It's been brewed, yes, words.
What?
Brewed since 1984, so it's not super new, not super old.
Love YouTube.
Absolutely. So we'll just put this up here so we have a little picture, a little extra eye candy for you guys. It comes up
very
it's
up there.
a little bright on the screen. All right, so maybe we won't do that.
Not a good idea.
That's all right. It's not color balance for that. So let's get into it, shall we?
Okay. Let me use my teeth. Yeah, right. I want to do that.
Squatchy. This is Squatchy the beer cat, by the way. Thank you, my friend. Bum, bum, bum.
Well, that's, I don't know. Usually really good beers don't have like that I guess, smoky that's when you open up the bottle.
Hi, I'm David Letterman. I'll throw stuff at the camera.
You hit your...
Stuff.
Yeah. I wouldn't have done that, people.
But then again, he's not David Letterman.
No, and if I did, I wouldn't be doing this here. I'd be doing this in a studio with a lot of lights and
better sound.
In other words, I'd be doing like the man show.
And a desk to hide our bellies.
I ain't wearing black today. You can't tell how big I am.
Well, I don't know if we're seeing true color on the camera, but that's fine. All right, pour it up, buddy. Let's do it.
This is Jimm's category. It's the IPAs. He loves his IPAs. I like them well enough. Like I like all beer.
Well, you liked the Shoots the one time, right?
The Shoots was awesome. That Mirror Pond, awesome.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Was that the Shoots or was that...
Mirror Pond is the Shoots.
Okay, you're right. I was thinking of...
Oh, I know, because my favorite is... my second favorite, I should say. They're close to each other. Is the...
Weyerbacher?
Black Butte. Black Butte Porter. That's a 10, as well as my Guinness.
Well, as I hold this up to the new light I have in the background there...
Yeah, I first saw that earlier. I didn't say anything, but that's like blinding me.
Well, don't look at it.
I'm not.
But if you hold your beer up to look at it, you can definitely see through this. Now, this is a very light-colored one, as you might expect.
I don't see any bubbles.
It is pale.
No, I do see bubbles. They're really, 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 really tiny, though.
It is nowhere near as fermented, well, I shouldn't say, as carbonated, excuse me. It is nowhere near as carbonated as, say, a mass-produced lager beer. It does have a little bit of fog to it, so I imagine it's not too filtered.
I smell lemony pledge.
Yep. It has the classic...
I'm on my third beer. Lemony pledge.
Has the classic citrusy smell that you would expect from an IPA.
Lemon pledge. That's what I smell. Lemon pledge.
Yep. Yeah, definitely.
Not that that's not a good thing.
Slight grapefruit notes.
I sit there at nighttime and I just sniff lemon pledge when I'm at home alone. No, I don't.
TMI.
Too much information.
But I like the smell. It's got my mouth watering. I think I might enjoy this.
There we go, people.
Especially since I know I've had it before.
Cheers.
Cheers to you.
Cheers, mate.
Yes. Now, Dave, don't think about it right now. We were having other beers. Our palate has not been cleansed.
True.
Now, my first swab of this, I thought, well, I was liking this better earlier in the week, and this one not so much.
You already had some of that. That's what you did.
Full disclosure, yes, I did.
Right on.
So let's not judge by that one. Let's have another sip now. We've got it once in our mouth, because I want you to have a, shall we say,
Hammer IPA
an unbiased.
Is a big fan of dry hopping,
Right.
which sounds much dirtier than it is.
I did read that already.
You did you? I like the bottle.
Yeah, it's a very cool bottle. All
I
right,
like the bottle.
do another swig and let's start talking taste.
Okay, yeah, 'cause we want to.
Much better on the second round now that the palate's been cleansed. I like this beer a lot. I would buy this beer. In fact, I did.
That's what he bought the beer.
Yep.
That's right.
I would buy it again. It's not too expensive. It's not in the $40, $50 range. It was a $30
Yeah, I love
case.
it when they go, it's only $60-some. It's
Yeah,
like, what?
well,
I'm sorry, you rich? I'm not.
Some brands of beer go 70 to 200 to 300.
I saw that one beer, the Big Butte double X, the big 20 to the 30-ounce beers. They were like $205. I'm like, what? Heart attack.
So, Dave, would you buy this beer?
I would buy this beer.
And on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being your favorite, 1 being the one you don't ever want to drink again.
Budweiser 1, spit out beer. Number 10, I was saying earlier, Big Butte, Deschutes Porter, and Guinness. I like Guinness too.
Fantastic. Well, my 10, just as long as we're bringing it up again, is Sam Adams or Deschutes Mirror Pond Ale. Awesome beer.
It's funny how both our 10s are Deschutes.
Well, it's a great brewery, and I hope we get to visit it sometime.
Yes.
My 1 would be the original Samuel Adams Wheat. That was the first time I ever had a beer.
That less than you like Budweiser.
Probably.
If you had both of them sitting next to you, you would rather drink the Bud.
Well, I would have spit out that back in the day, but as it was, I was in a bar. I didn't think that'd be too cold in public. So I just took it to the bathroom and I poured it down.
Okay.
I took it to the bathroom and I poured it down the
Really?
sink. I did. I had a long glass. It was like this high.
My God.
And I just
the real big ones? Were you at a baseball game or something?
No, it was at some bar. I never remember. A long time ago. I just remember I was just like, because I was excited. I was like, ooh, a different kind of Samuel Adams. And I really liked the other one. And this one, the wheat, I was just like, ooh. So that kind of colored my perception of wheat. But we're talking about pale ale
I
here.
give this a 7.
Oh, well, I think that's a little harsh. This is very drinkable, I think.
Well, I'd say I drink anything over a 5. And once you get to 7, I buy it. Okay.
I
I would say that's the way you would go, maybe. I'm sorry. A 5, you would drink it. At 7, you would buy it.
Okay, well, that's an interesting.
Anything under 7, you shouldn't buy.
Well, I thought it was 5.
That's
5.
drinking.
Okay.
But buying should be around about a 7.
Well, you would think so. So in this particular case, I think I like this a lot. I've been enjoying it all week.
Disclaimer.
I give it an 8.
A week? How many beers did you have, mister?
2 here, 2 there. There's still
like
a lot left in the closet.
Closet.
Right.
You're a closet beer drinker.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I give it a 7.
I give it an 8. So there you have it, my friends. Jimm and Dave's beer review. We have done Long Hammer from Red Hood, Indian Pale Ale. Apparently very well selling, so their website says. So, Dave, do you think pregnant women should drive?
I don't think women that are pregnant should drive.
Do you think
if they're drinking?
Do you think people who are under 21 should drink alcohol?
I don't think if you have mental problems you should drink alcohol either.
I'm talking about people under 21.
Definitely not. That's wrong. That's bad. Don't do it. You got plenty of time in your lifetime unless you have some kind of terminally ill disease.
And do you think people should drink and drive?
You can drink and you can drive, but you shouldn't do the two together.
Good
Especially
advice.
if you're doing it while you're doing the other.
Right.
Don't be sitting around. Don't be driving down the highway and be drinking beer.
Yes,
Or
because this
drinking
means you're
anything.
driving down the highway because you're also swerving all over the road if you do that.
Yes.
So,
Unless you got a hat with the straw thing, then you can drive and drink. No, I'm only kidding.
as we've learned from our fellow beer reviewers, we encourage you to drink great beer and
Have a good laugh.
or two,
Or two.
plural.
Yeah.
Dave, I think you're going to have to turn it off. I have a beer cat in my lap.
That's okay. That takes precedence over anything else. You got a cat in your lap. It's like a cat in a hat.
All right, go to the other side and get the red button. Goodbye, Jim.
Bye, Jim. Say goodbye, Jim. Bye, Jim.